Hello there and welcome to episode 14 of Shadowhome. And today we are going to go deeper than ever before, hopefully. And I am planning a couple of things. What I did behind the scenes, so you don't have to suffer through it, is a clothing industry. Because, you know, the work orders for that are not so much fun to introduce. It ain't much work, but yeah, I did it peacefully behind the scenes. So, among a few things that I want to have, I want to forge a few things now out of steel, as my fort is by now in in an age where we definitely can expect this, right? Good. So, a couple of traction benches for these, a couple of altars for the temples. You know, it's time that this place is not looking like a vagabond's home anymore. Apart from all this, we are pretty good. I mean, I have had a delivery of sand in the previous episode. The only thing that bothers me is that I'm pretty sure that we are out of rooms. But yeah, it's the usual. So for today we're going to go for the adamantine, and I want to see if I can't bring up a little bit of a tailor's district here. That's been at least my basic idea for today, because I want to follow the good traditions that I began this run, where we've had quite a lot of fun with making our workshops a little bit fancier than usual. I mean, it's a work in progress, and I'm pretty sure I can do even still a lot better. But, you know, we gotta start somewhere, right? So here the map's no longer allowing me to construct new rooms. Ruddy old map. Now, marble it up, my men. Just want to get some more bedrooms going before we expand further. There's another flood of new people coming. Well, it's just 9 people. Calling it a flood might be a little bit of an over-exaggeration, but yeah. There's a constant need of new people. Getting homes. Oh, jeez. My brain. Anyways, here we go. That's a couple of apartments that we can get done for today. That is a good start in it. Interesting. So, yeah, that one is immediately being claimed. So let's see what happened with my pond project. So yeah, so far so good, eh? I'd say so. All right. So do I want to do this? I guess so. So we're gonna be creating some spouts, you know, because why not? So the spouts will work like that. All right. This area will produce water, lots of water. And then we're just going to add in a couple of holes here, so the water that we're creating can go downstairs. That's all. Just felt like doing this because it's fun. Now we add in another door here, so there is no risk involved that we're accidentally flooding our maintenance areas. And yeah, the extra water created by that should really help us getting the ball rolling faster here, because I am honestly not happy with the rate at which this thing fills up with water. It certainly should be faster, and this will do the trick. This is a lot of aquifer that we're opening up like that. Water is coming out of the walls, out of the roof, out of the ground, I think, too. Not sure about the last, but sure about the previous two. So, all in all, this is a setup that really produces as much water as we possibly can. At least that's the idea behind it. I could do now spouts like these on several levels, but I don't think this is necessary. And the basic idea here is that it is fun to have the water fall down like that. Maybe it'll just drip down, but, you know, whatever. You get the idea. So, my pasturing project, well, none of the animals starved so far, but it doesn't look too good. It looks like there's no food whatsoever. So if there's starving animals there, we're going to have a talk-see, right? So in the meantime, I think it is an easy thing to just obviously expand the pasture. Sheesh, didn't expect that to be necessary. Yet here we are. It's okay though. There we go. Look, there's already a fish. Yeah, well, that fish surely comes from the river, though. The really interesting question will be whether or not fish will be living in here eventually. I mean, we do get that thing now filled up much faster, I'm sure. Ah, yeah, look at that. Perfect. Just like I wanted it. Yeah, it's basically a water farm. So, all these apartments remember me about the fact that I haven't cut wood since a darned long time. Yep. Luckily, there seem to be enough beds around there still. There we go. 8 new bedrooms. Let's see if any of these stay empty. I highly doubt it, but, well, what do I know? So... it's the very same concept that we did in the previous episode, so I don't think there's much to explain here. The amount of levers up here is just, growing exponentially. Yeah, there's the first hungry animal. Dang it. There's just not enough food growing here as it stands. So, yeah, we're going to have to magnify this entire project. I can already see that. And another artifact layers up. I like to hear that. So, yeah, I'm going crazy now, right? I don't want my animals to be starving. The interesting thing here is that we're actually creating a cavern floor here. So I wonder if I could to remaster them all. Ugh. Yeah, it must be the mountainous location. If hack assign. I don't care. Assign them. I'm pretty sure I have now assigned all my dogs as well, but in all honesty, it's much easier than having to make this all now manually. Whoopsie doopsie. No. Pulling a lever without any links is not doing anything, my men. Alright. Good. I'm not quite sure if I can make it to the Clothiers district today. But okay. Yeah, just like I thought, there's... Oh, no, wait. These. So, alright. A few of them are still empty. Let's wait it out. I mean, I don't want to provide more than necessary currently. Just, you know, why should we? I've got more than enough other problems on my mind. I don't need to get this also on my issue list. All right, we're going to connect that thing here directly to the previous drain system, because that's the easiest way of getting the job done in my book. So, make green glass blocks as often as you can. Thanks. Yeah, last step. Now a hatch. Alrighty. There's an artifact successfully in the making. While I'm at it, finally adding in the doors to these workshops. Huh. Missed out a wall here, huh? Do-do-do. Good. With all the influx of new people here onto the fort, the good part is that we are seriously getting jobs done a lot faster. This is one of the things that I really appreciate, and look at me not having 5 bedrooms assigned. That's how it goes. So I have the feeling as if we are very, very close to finishing off the amount of necessary apartments here without even using the entirety of the tower. Perfect. Brilliant. So it dawned on me the other night that, you know, it would be an amazing throne room to have this part here as the actual floor made out of glass. No, having a floor out of glass leading directly above this would be really, really amazing. A donkey bone bin. Right. If you say so. At least we have now an epic bin. Number 19 again. They love the number 19. Encrusted with dolomite cabochon. Encircled with bands of donkey bone, spikes of schorl, hematite, schist, and shale. And there's an image of Thickut Pageweb the dwarf and quartzite. Thickut is traveling, relates to the visiting in the year 142, and an image of Rinal Valepax, the cactus of ravens, the desert titan, and Kubuk the dwarf and alanite. Kubuk is striking down the cactus of ravens. This is actually the web-spitting titan that we had to beat the other day. It is cool to know that this struggle that has cost the life of one of us is now properly memorialized. You guys rock. Okay, so let's see. Alright. Over here, we're almost ready to do the next part of the flooding scheme. And I hope that with that, we finally will have enough grazing space for the animals. Obviously, stuff is growing slower here in this hemisphere. It must be something about the mountainous biome. It simply must. I can't explain it to myself otherwise. Alrighty, so I want to have a cut gem job, but we're going to keep 10 of the rough gems, or let's make that 15. Because it's just important. Obviously there is not enough room here for all of the gemstones, and yeah. Just want to get something done here. So this old hall here, let's make it a little bit nicer. We're going to go and add in some pillar here. And yeah, let's make that marble. It's interesting that I still love using the classic building tool from the classic game for projects like these more than the one from the attack, because it allows me to specify what materials to use easier. All right, a couple of pillars, and since this is going to be the absolutely the absolute show-off area here, we're also going to floor the place. Okay. Giving my dwarves an opportunity to carry away the gemstones they found down there. I mean, seriously, I can't blame them. Also, a nice thing about underground pastures like these, we have a ways and means here to get ourselves some forage if necessary. Hopefully. Okay. So, let's do something fun. Hopefully. I don't know if it'll work. So, I want to have all finished goods who are of absolutely crazy quality. Let's see what will land here with this kind of configuration. Because I want to invest my gemstone decoration labor only into the finest things. The ones where the amplification of value actually matters, you know? Yo, furniture stockpile. I think you're drunk. But that's okay. Part of the furniture stockpile smuggled itself into the dormitory. And somehow these walls never came together. What a pity. Alright. Then we're going to go for this one here. Furniture. And I want this one here. This should now fetch the altars and bookcases, because they are both listed as other large tools. The traction benches have some funky skins, but luckily only while standing in the stockpiles, or lying in the stockpiles, however you want to call it. Okay. Then, so this area back there, I have pretty much reserved for the carpenters. I just didn't get there yet. The area over here should be then the one for the clothiers. So let's do this. I do require a fairly large workspace for this, as we have a lot of workshops to get there. So let's make bays like these. There we go. Yeah, I'm completely out of logs. On the other hand, my tree farm here works splendidly, doesn't it? I don't need to do anything. It's just growing here. Brilliant. All right. I think we're ready. So, everything is prepared. We've been using the previous drain there. So... Chop chop, my men! This is gonna be a pretty crazy amount of water. And as you see here, this canal does take a while to dry up. But it's okay. Good, good. We getting there. So, we're going to go and have clothiers. And there's going to be also a leatherer. Then we're going to have a couple of looms here. I want to have them in the center of the hall, basically. And let's see. Sorry for the loss of picture there for a second. I hope that didn't last longer than a moment. If so, let me know in the comment section how much time was lost. Okay, fresh logs are being transported there. That's good. Okay. Let's get started again with the scrying business, right? Get rid of these. Oh, and by the way, how's the flooding going? Nice. So, yeah, you fools. Here's the suicidal dwarfs at work. It's a magnificent example of drunkards trying to get killed. There we go. I mean, it also gets the wheelbarrow. Come on, the wheelbarrow should not be left here. Get the wheelbarrow, you wrist. Run. So, amusingly enough, carrying a wheelbarrow seems to hinder the dwarf in question much more than using it to haul something. Alright. Dwarfen logic. Good-o. We got all that. So, let's get back to our scrying place. So, stuff's getting easier now. With the increasing amount of glass blocks, obviously. I keep ordering that stuff from the mountain home though, because I really think that there is just a lot of profit to be taken out of this arrangement. There is no sand native to this place, and well, this resolves the issue quite nicely. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to let the underground pasture grow now for a while. And I do hope that with enough moss patches, it'll be easier to maintain the whole thing. At least that's how far my plans go. Alright, now almost the entire room has finally been covered in water. This is a lot of fun. This is why I really, really enjoy having settled down on a mountain tile and, you know. There we go. So we can now pull the switches. lock and drain. And after lock and drain is happening, we can also unblock the whole boulders here. There we go. Now it's finally safe to wade through this thing again. Sleuth. Now you can only get sucked down below into the gutter. Okay. So back to this place here. Well, gotta say, it is taking shape. Definitely. So up there. Let's get this part finally done. So we're going to make these short windows. There we go. Wonderful. And we're going to do a similar thing over here, obviously, too. This is chert, so we need chert walls. There we go. Basic idea is just have a little bit of a nicer look to this whole thing. So, let's see. With this arrangement of workshops, I'm going to pull some decorative marble walls around the corners here. There's one more on this end and on the other end that doesn't look like. We can make it look nicer like this. That was a marble boulder. I don't want with these materials, I don't really want to waste anything. So... Alright, when I have such a clear vision though, I should really use this here. There we go. There we go. Okay, just some basic shape, so this whole place doesn't stink as much. Maybe I should rearrange the looms. The outer two look not good. But the bright side about all this is that we have now a pretty decent area to work with. So... there we go. I actually did it! I really didn't think that I'm gonna be able to make it this episode. So we're going to arrange them like this. This will be good. Then obviously with top blocks. There we go. I just want to have a bit of a symmetry here. Something that looks shapy. And I think that succeeds. Alright. So the last thing missing is a bit of a storage area for these. Yeah, you guys name your webs all day. I don't care. So we're storing cloth, leather, and armor for the time being here. These are more or less placeholders, but I finally want to have a area where these materials can be stored at. Very important. So we very quickly ran out of blocks. And it's not because we didn't haul them yet. Alrighty, my friends. So many thanks for watching today. I really, really appreciate having you around. I hope you have enjoyed your stay, and feel free to drop me your comments down below. Leave me a like, leave me a subscribe, and I really hope that this moment of black screening back there was really just a moment and I didn't accidentally fumble up my recording software there. Anyways, I'm paranoid ever since that happened, you surely understand. So, leave me a like, leave me a subscribe. I think I said that already. Check out the description box. Have a nice day, everybody. Feel free to support the channel. I hope you'll be back for the next one. Thanks for being around. See you there. Bye-bye.